Stephen Baldwin, here today to tell you about a great new product called Loco Joe Cappuccino Coffee Drink. And I like it so much because it is marketed by a company called Charity Beverages USA, which is a charitable organization that I have actually seen myself work with my own eyes because it has helped two organizations that are very near and dear to me. One is my mom's breast cancer foundation called the Carol Baldwin Breast Cancer Research Fund.
Tonight on the show, Stephen Baldwin.
My coffee company called Loco Joe, which is a part of this thing that I'm doing that's a charity beverage company. My coffee company called Loco Joe, which is a part of this thing that I'm doing that's a charity beverage company.
And for those of you who don't speak Spanish, that means Crazy Joe. Go ahead.
Loco Joe is it's a ready-to-drink cappuccino that I developed. It's basically a ready-to-drink cappuccino that I developed. It's basically a ready-to-drink cappuccino that I developed. It's basically the idea was created by a friend of mine, Bill Richards. He started the company, and he's.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
The idea was created by a friend of mine, Bill Richards. He started the company, and he's a bit of a Loco Joe himself. And for a couple of years, I've been helping him promote it, and just to see if anybody would pick up on it, if it would really kind of do anything, so we could raise some money to help people. And really kind of do anything, so we could raise some money to help people.
This is a fair warning to everyone out there who, like me, wants to be in business for themselves. My partner and I would do for over $100,000 by a pair of scoundrels, Bill Richards and Stephen Baldwin. Yes, the actor.
Who let the dogs out?
And Stephen Baldwin. Yes, the actor.
Product. Funds are allocated to charitable organizations. Time this package is processed and produced.
They have this bogus coffee company, Charity Beverage, where they promise to donate 10% of all proceeds to Stephen Baldwin's mother's breast cancer foundation. In all actuality, what they do is scheme poor people like us to line their pockets. When we purchased the exclusive rights to Staten Island, it was unbeknownst to us, they already sold the rights to two other parties, one being a beverage company in Brooklyn. Consequently, they were also duped. I personally reached out to Elizabeth Baldwin, who is Stephen's sister, and she confirmed all of our suspicions of this scheme and stated her mother had not received any percentage of our investment.
Product. Funds are allocated to charitable organizations. Time this package is processed and produced.
I personally reached out to Elizabeth Baldwin, who is Stephen's sister, and she confirmed all of our suspicions of this scheme and stated her mother had not received any percentage of our investment. It sickens us how Stephen Baldwin is once again in the forefront, proclaiming to donate money to his mother's breast cancer foundation, as he alleges on The Celebrity Apprentice. At the same time, he also stated he pays Stephen Baldwin $10,000 a week. Although it has yet to be proven that Stephen Baldwin is financially benefiting from this company, there is no way you could be on the board of directors, be listed as a principal, be a VP, and go on national television and claim, "This is my new venture," and not know of the fraudulent activities that have occurred over the last 9 years.
Now, the plea agreement calls for civil judgments to be entered against you, a 5-year period of probation, and you shall not engage in any business in New Jersey.
Correct, Your Honor.
Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
Did your attorney explain all of this to you?
Yes, sir.
One other thing. You should understand that these are third-degree offenses that you're pleading guilty to.
Yes, sir.
And if you fail to do so, you could come back at a later date on what we call a violation of probation. And if you either plead guilty or you're found guilty, the maximum exposure would be 5 years in state prison.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
You also understand that by pleading guilty, you are admitting to the truth of the charges against you.
Yes, sir.
You understand everything I have said to you today.
Yes, sir.
In view of all of these questions and answers we have just gone through, you still wish to plead guilty in this matter?
Yes, sir.
Factual basis.
Attention to a time, were you a president of a corporation known as Charity Beverages Limited?
Yes.
And at that time, were you taking investments that were to be used for the production of a coffee drink?
Yes, sir.
And even though on behalf of the corporation you were entrusted with those monies to use it for specifically developing and research on that drink, you took some of those monies from the corporation and applied them, misapplied them so that you used them for your own personal benefit.
Yes, sir.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Look like a William, does he? Go on in, come on in, come on. Let me show you how to work the camera here, kid. There you go.
I'm in the camera now, right?
There you are. You like Loco Joe?
Oh yeah, it's my life.
Beautiful. God bless. Thanks.
Thanks.
Stephen Baldwin is a principal in this bogus coffee company, along with his accomplice, Bill Richards. The outline to this scheme is as follows. Stephen Baldwin lends his famous name along with his mother's breast cancer foundation as a premise to reel in unsuspected investors while Bill Richards plays the fall guy when things fall apart at the seam. Bill Richards has already pled guilty last year to 44 counts of fraud for utilizing investors' monies for personal use in order to pay back $1.4 million. We will never see 1 red cent of that money.
Please welcome Stephen Baldwin. Great movie.
Thank you.
Give me a quick Alec.
Okay, I have a charity beverage company that I'm affiliated with. We have a new, ready-to-drink cappuccino drink called Loco Joe. So, like, my brother hears about this. He calls me up. This is what I get. I get, like, once every 6 weeks, I get this phone call from Alec. Hey, what are you doing? I go, good. I said, I'm going to Sundance to promote my new coffee company, Loco Joe. He goes, Loco Joe. Are you going to be doing any acting?
All right, now once again, you started talking about your beverage company real quickly. Tell us about that. Because your brother obviously doesn't give a damn about it.
Yeah, thank you. Got a new ready-to-drink cappuccino product. It comes in like a little box, like a juice box deal. It's called Loco Joe. Any celebrities, you guys, whoever wants to help us promote the company, we're going to make donations to your favorite charities. It helps people. It's a good cause. I believe as a celebrity, we should reach out and give back and try to do as much charity work as we can because we're in a position to do so.
Stephen Baldwin has ignored several telephone and email inquiries, yet claims to be a man of religion. All I can say is, what would Jesus do?
Who let the dogs out?